I'm Oliver Allen. I go to Tanglin Trust School. I'm 15 years old. I'm year 10 and currently about to do my GCSEs. I'm interested in the field of engineering and architecture, so may pursue a career in that hopefully in the future.
Yes, Faithful Gould, 15 years of age at Tanglin Trust School. I'm interested in design and engineering, and I was hoping to come to Atkins to learn what it was all about.
I'm Jordan Tan. I also go to Tanglin. I'm 14 years old and I'm really interested in looking at the field of architecture and design. So I thought it would be good to come to WS Atkins and just see how a company like this works.
I think it's given me a really good insight into the working environment and mainly around the Atkins environment and how Atkins is divided up into multiple different groups like Atkins Architecture, Atkins Equity and Faithful+Gould, and it's really given me a good insight into how the working environment will be when I grow up and like the working environment I want to be in.
What it was like in the office and obtain some level of experience on what the working environment might be like and maybe hopefully have that knowledge for the future.
It basically lets you see what it's like to work in an architecture firm, and I think that gave me an insight into, let's say if I decided to pursue architecture and design, what my working environment would be like. And I think it was also really good to look at the different parts that make up a firm, and I found it really interesting.
I feel at first, when I first experienced it, it's quite intimidating because you don't know where you stand with new people, whether they're friendly or you should try be friendly. But then after a while, after I've been at Atkins for a few days, I started to become more familiar with everyone and feel more confident to interact with people at different levels, and I feel like everyone works together to the whole big part of the company.
You do feel some people nervous and what could or could not happen. I did come here like that. I wasn't exactly sure where to go or how to exactly interact with the rest of the folks, but as time goes on, you do get used to everything, and I think it's a matter of experience too, as to knowing what you can and can't do or what to expect.
I actually quite enjoyed interacting with different people because these are people I've never met, and I love socialising, meeting different people who do different things and just seeing, their kind of view on the company and all of that. I found that really interesting because on a day-to-day basis, I don't meet people in marketing, I don't meet people in architecture, so I think interacting with everyone, I think it just gave also a personal insight into the company, which I think you can't really get from just researching online and that sort of thing.
Currently, I believe that my future career hopefully would be along the lines of engineering and architecture. I also enjoy things like computer science and design, so hopefully in the future I will have a career along that lines and maybe even with Atkins in the future.
Probably be something science field. For me, it's probably engineering, something to relate with that topic, as I have always found it to be quite along the areas of my interest.
I think in the future I'd love to work with architecture because I think it's an industry that is always evolving and there's always new things appearing, and I think if you join this that kind of field, there's always something new, and I'd love to be a part of that process, designing new things, new buildings. So yeah, something to do with design there, I think.
Mostly it would be just to be confident and be open to experiencing different things, like to meet new people or to take part in different parts of the firm, as it really gives you a positive insight into how that career would go on if you would like to pursue it or not.
Just try and ask the nearest person and just walk in there.
Just be open to everything, open to the different tasks they give you, and just trying to absorb as much of as much information about the company as you can, because you're not going to be there forever, so just try and get as much info as you can in your time, and also talk to as many people as possible, because most people are willing to give you information and help you.